I apologize, you're never boring. Dude, it was just like bad comic effect. It didn't go over very well. You ready for one more company? Jolkona is doing amazing things. You're gonna love this. The night just keeps getting better. Give them a warm welcome, please.
Good evening. My name is Adnan. I am one of the co-founders of Jolkona, which is a Bengali word, and it means a drop of water. When we started out 5 years ago, the goal was how do we get people engaged in philanthropy by providing them feedback for every donation they made. So we started 5 years ago. So today I can stand up here and tell you a little bit about, how we have grown, how many countries we're in, how much money we have raised, all the partnerships we have had, but I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to even talk to you about a great group of volunteers that make the whole thing run. I'm not going to talk about that either. What I'm going to talk to you today about is this question of why. Why should this matter to you? And why you can make a difference in the world. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about how in the last 5 years since I started Jolkona and went on to start a second social enterprise and advise many around other social enterprises, the 5 things that I have learned why doing social good is so important and can be so rewarding. So I'm going to just go through really quick and share these 5 things with you. One is none of us choose the life we're born into, but all of us choose the life we live. Every one of us do. So, society tells you that you go to school, you get a degree, you get an education, you get a job, and then you retire, have a family in there too, and once you retire, if you want, you can give back. That is one path, but you should not believe for a second that that is the only path, or that that is the best path. So life actually gives you a lot of opportunities to make a difference and pursue a different path. And if you choose to pursue that different path, you will have a shot at a more fulfilling and purposeful life. So that's number one. Number two is life's biggest gift to all of us is the ability to change the lives of others. So when I started Jolkona, it was 5 years ago, I was still working at Microsoft. Last year, I left Microsoft to start my second social enterprise. If I can do it, every one of you can. All of you have the ability to change the lives of other people. The question is, do you want to take that responsibility? Number 3 is do something small first. You don't have to be a billionaire. You don't have to build Tesla, the great electric cars. Whatever you can, just focus on changing one person's life. Start there, and then grow from there. It doesn't have to be huge from day one. You don't have to be a billionaire to make a difference. Number 4, Mark beat me to this one. Listen to what people want. Oftentimes we have a tendency to project our beliefs and our thoughts on others. I ask you to take a little bit of time and listen not to what they actually need, not what we think they need. So provide them with the help that would make a difference in their lives in the way that they want. The last one is you can go and build great software. You can build the next zombie blowing up game. You can build the next great word processor. There could be buildings dedicated to you. You could be holder of 50 patents. None of that you can take with you when you're done with this one shot at life. The only thing that you can have access to, only thing, is how you make people feel when you change their life. That's the only thing that will stay, because people will never forget how you made their lives change. So to wrap it up real quick, I went from talking about Jolkona really quickly, what we did, and not talking about it at all actually, to these 5 things, and to this baby picture. She has a name. Her name is Alina. She's a month old. And earlier this week, or a couple of days ago actually, I wrote a letter to her about how she should look into philanthropy and giving back and why that should be a priority. That letter will appear in Huffington Post in about a couple of days. And she's really young and she can't really do anything about this stuff right now, and she has a few more years to go. But you can do something about it now. You don't need, the world doesn't need you in 5 years or 10 years. The world needs you right now. Seattle needs you right now. There are issues all over here. You're hearing 5 great organizations speak to you today. Talk to any one of us. If that doesn't help you find something you care about, talk to Brian and the Hub. There's a lot of organizations here. If that doesn't motivate you, go to United Way, go to Seattle Foundation. If even then you don't find something you care about, come and find me, and I swear to God, I'll get you to do something that will be. Thank you.
Lisa, do you have cards? Yeah?